All right, Josh here, and this is my 121st Marriott property, the Ritz-Carlton Herzliya. It's about 10 minutes north of the Sheraton and about a 30-minute drive up from the Jaffa downtown. I'm so excited to go check it out. Let's go. All right, so here at the Ritz-Carlton Herzliya, we got upgraded. We're in room 710, which is Deluxe Marina room, which is a larger guest room with 2 beds and balcony. Now, unfortunately, the audio did not record for this room tour, so I was so bummed. So I'm doing a voiceover. But right away when you walk in, we do have the closet. It did have a nice robe in there. It wasn't super fluffy robe, but it was decent. Now, over here, we do have the huge counter space. They had some waters waiting for us, and now it does have the Nespresso machine, which all Ritz-Carltons do have. And then down below that, there was a mini fridge which does have some waters in there, and I think you can put your own belongings in there. Now next door is the bathroom. It's actually a wraparound bathroom where you can walk through and then get into the other side of the room. It does have a big sliding white door, which is a very neat feature. It does close all the way, but there is no lock on it, but it's still very premium. Now the bathroom, it does have a tub and shower. It has 2 sinks and it has plenty of counter space. So if you're with your family, this room is going to be the one you're going to want. It has plenty of room for everybody. And now from the bathroom as well, you can actually look into the room part. There is a shade that can lower, but you can see the beds and you can see the amazing view all from the bathroom while you're getting ready. So that is a really cool feature that is not at very many hotels. Now I will be honest, the bathroom itself as well as the room is starting to look a little bit dated. The hotel is getting older, but it still was very decent. Now the shower was very unique. These slats on the ground, I have hardly ever seen that before. It did have rainfall shower, which was nice. The tub is kind of right in the middle between the shower and the toilet, so it's kind of out there, which is unique, but at least they have it. And then here's the toilet area. It does have its own door that can close off for privacy. Now continuing on, the bathroom continues with another sliding door here into another hallway with tons of more closet space. You can store a whole bunch of belongings here. It's like 3 huge closet areas, and over there is also where they house some other essential items in those drawers, like the ironing board and things like that. Now continuing on in the room, I was very impressed. They had a little welcome amenity waiting for us, just a little bit chocolate and nuts, and then a thing of wine, which is a nice touch and a note, which I just always like to have at least something that they recognize us when we come in. But very nice. Now those chairs did look very dated, I will be honest. Now the beds, they call it 2 twin beds, but they're actually more like 2 double beds. They're pretty spacious, so plenty for a family, which was very comfortable. I like the indented ceiling there with the lights. That was a very amazing view. What's amazing as well is from the beds, you're actually looking out at the beautiful bay area, one of the best views ever. Now the whole room is hardwood floors, so keep that in mind. And then directly in front of the bed, we do have the TV for the optimal viewing angle. Now the balcony has 2 different doors you can enter in on each side of the bed, and the balcony, you can come on out. It is extremely spacious, and the doors were very thick. They did keep all the noise out at night, so it was very easy to sleep. Now right away, you won't even believe this, we have 2 chairs out there and one of the most spacious balconies I've ever had in my life, with the most amazing view of the bay in Herzliya. But this was now during sunset, so if you are staying here during sunset or even sunrise, you do have to just sit out on your balcony and look. It is the most gorgeous view. You have all the boats. It's kind of unique because you're kind of out of downtown Tel Aviv. You're kind of just north of the city, 20-minute drive. So it is a very, very nice area. Now over on the other side, you can see just how far the balcony goes. It extends kind of all the way down. So it is really spacious. I mean, they only have 2 chairs out there, and that, I think they could have had some like a lounge chair, like a longer one that you can lay down on. I feel like they're kind of missing out on that. Now over there, you can see the Sheraton. It's way in the distance, but that is downtown Tel Aviv where I was just pointing at. Now heading back into the room, you do have that other balcony entrance there on the other side. And in here is where the beautiful desk is. Now the desk, I feel like they could have put it more in front of the window so you could have a view, but you're just kind of facing a wall if you're getting some work done. Again, that chair is very dated and old. The room does need a remodel, and I think they are looking to renovate in the next year or so. That's what they did tell me, within the next year to 2 years. But overall, the desk is nice. It has the phone. It has plenty of charging areas for your laptop or phone, and then they do have also the little like kind of mini bar items there. But overall, I was very impressed with the room. It was very spacious for a room in Israel, the most spacious room we had on the whole trip. It was just gorgeous. It had just nice interior design. While it is getting older, it still was one that I chose to stay at. Now let's go check out the rest of the hotel. I'm so happy we decided to stay at the Ritz-Carlton Herzliya. Overall, it really impressed me. While the property is getting old and I would like it renovated, the staff and service really made up for it. It was some of the most heartfelt service and care that I've ever felt. Now, this is the lobby area. It's also the Blends Lounge where you can order some drinks from the bar there. But right from the lobby, right when you're in there, you can already look out and see the most beautiful area there in the Marina. Now, this is one of the only 5-star luxury resorts on the Israeli coast, and it's overlooking the Mediterranean in an affluent residential area of Herzliya. The property has 115 rooms and 82 suites, and they have the most spacious accommodations in all of Israel. Now, this is also one of the first luxury resorts in Israel, as it's also a beach hotel, and it also has rooms that all have balconies. Now, at night, we walked around out front in the hotel. There's some restaurants you can go to. Underneath the hotel is actually a big shopping mall. Now, a lot of the stores, for some reason, were closed while we were there, so I'm not sure if that's a regular thing or not, but hopefully that they open up. Now, we did have dinner out here, and at nighttime, it's a really cool vibe. It felt very safe just to kind of walk around. Now, every morning, as a Ritz-Carlton brand standard, they do set up complimentary coffee and tea for all guests. Now, this was the breakfast area called Herbert Samuel. It's one of their restaurants. They have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now, I actually did not eat breakfast here because the buffet was actually so expensive that I could barely even afford it. So I just took a video of what they have to offer. It looks very nice. If I go back, I might try the buffet, but honestly, it looked just okay. We did eat elsewhere. Now, this is the rooftop pool and bar, very nice touch. You can order drinks up there. The pool was very refreshing, and it has views of the Mediterranean Sea, which was just spectacular to kind of relax and lounge. Staff was also very friendly and accommodating and took care of our every need. Now, from the hotel, you can actually just go on a walk and get to the beach. It's not that far away. I'd say like a 10-minute walk, so it's a very nice option. Now, apparently the property also has a spa with 6 luxurious treatment rooms and a ocean view relaxation area and a sauna. I did not have a chance to check it out. Okay, now for the review of the Ritz-Carlton here in Herzliya. So I want to start off with the room. The room is going to get a 4.5 out of 5. Normally the room would get a perfect 5. It's just the hotel is about 10 years old, so the room is kind of showing its age. Not everything was perfectly spotlessly clean. It was just a little older. It was still very nice, very luxurious, but just a little bit lower. The shower also, the water pressure was so strong, sometimes it was like painful. If you like strong water pressure though, it was like the most I've had in the whole world from the shower, but it is a little bit adjustable, but it still is very powerful. Next up is going to be inspiration. Inspiration at this property is going to get a 4 out of 5. It wasn't super wow just because it is a little bit on the older side, but what made it at least the 4 is this amazing view, a little bit bigger room, as well as how good the service was, which will be my next point. Service will get a perfect 5 out of 5. It's like above 5 out of 5 here. Every person, just like the Jaffa Hotel, was above and beyond, helpful, kind. Not one staff member we encountered was not friendly, not kind. They couldn't do enough for us. From the people at the doors downstairs, opening the door every time going in and out, to every single front desk agent, even early in the morning, like at 5 in the morning, they just couldn't do enough for us. Perfect service. They will treat you really well, really royal if you stay here. Finally, value what I return. Right now, it's going to be a 4 out of 5. If I'm back in Israel, I might not come back just because it is a little bit on the older side, but it still is nice. But they're actually looking forward to maybe renovating in the next couple years, adding a club lounge in. Right now, the property does not have one, as well as making some changes. But when that is complete, this hotel could have the possibility to get a perfect score. So I look forward to coming back someday. The pricing is going to be about 500 to 700-ish a night. It just depends on time of year. That's for a basic room. Points redemption is going to be between 50,000 and 80,000 points. So it actually is a very good hotel to redeem your Marriott Bonvoy points. If you have those, as you will get a penny a point, pretty much no matter what time you redeem those. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss my next review. We're heading to the Sheraton next, which I believe has one of the best club lounges in the world. Everything in there has been renovated. I'm really excited to check it out. It's just right down the coast here.